This is Jessie Reyez on PULSO Pop. You know what it is. Go subscribe or your shitty ex will come back into your life. Bye. So me and my boy both graduated from this thing called the Remix Project in Toronto. And a long time ago he told me that his mom's favorite song before she passed away was Crazy by Patsy Cline. And that he thought it'd be dope if I covered it. So I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. But life happened and years passed and we never got around to it. Fast forward a few years, I'm in LA. I brought him out as my engineer. And he bought a white candle one of our off days when we were in the Airbnb. And I was like, what's up? And he said it was his mom's death anniversary. And then I saw him on Instagram, like looking at stuff, and it was his family because they're all still in Toronto. But they have the tradition of going to her grave and like having a picnic every year on her death anniversary. And he's in LA with me. So I'm like, fuck, I'm like, he's sacrificing that. He's sacrificing that to be able to come work with me. And I was like, yo, bro, I'm like, why don't we do that today? He's like, what? I'm like, why don't we just, let's do the song today. We said for years we were going to do it. We just never got around to it. I'm like, let's do it today. He's like, all right. So we busted out the laptop and the microphone in the living room of the Airbnb. And we did it. We just did it for kicks. Like, we just did it to do it. And then my team heard it and they were like, no, we got to put this out. And then that's how Crazy came to be. I feel like it's important because, I mean, racism is obviously still a very prevalent thing. And having prejudice against different races is obviously a very prevalent thing in society still. But considering where we are as a society and the climate of immigration and Latino immigration in particular, I feel like it's really difficult not to be able to talk about it. It's difficult not to be able to reflect on it because we see it everywhere. We see it in the news, we see it in articles. And as a Latina, I think it was easy for me to empathize because, I don't know, there was once where I saw a video and it was a little girl that looked just like me. Like she was brown skin, trigueñita con el pelo así como el mío, llorando por sus padres. And I started crying because I was like, man, if I was dealt different cards, that could have been me. Like, my parents been through a lot too. We waited years for papers. And we were coming from, my parents went from Colombia to Canada porque era más fácil conseguir los papeles. But when we were going from Canada to the United States, we had to wait 16 years. But we were coming from Canada. If we were coming from somewhere else and we were running away from persecution, or if we had like anything like that, I could have been dead by then. A lot of things could have happened, which is the reality for a lot of these families, that people so easily go to the excuse of, oh, well, you could do it the legal way, or you could wait, or you can all those things, but you don't know the history behind it. You don't know what a lot of these people are going through. So to jump to those ideas or those prejudices, or to jump to those Latino stereotypes, like, is messed up. So that's why in the video I wanted to make sure that we outline both, like, prejudices that people hold, but then also lo que es la cultura para nosotros, lo que es la familia, nuestra cultura. Like, there's good Latinos. There's a lot of history that people don't know about. There's a lot of reasons why people are being forced to do it the illegal way or come over the illegal way for factors that other people won't have any idea what they're like, because privilege has allowed you never to suffer that. So that's kind of why I wanted the video to be able to be a window for people that maybe have never had to face a situation like that, or have had friends or family ever face a situation like that, because then it might make you empathize more when you see it on the news, or when you see a Latino in need of help, you can help. Our teams knew each other, so her team reached out to us, her team reached out to my team, and I've obviously been a fan, and KAROL G, like, siendo colombiana, yo estaba orgullosa, and I was mad happy to be able to do it. But we did it long distance because we're both busy, man. So she sent me the track, we talked on DMs, like Instagram DMs, I sent it to her back, and then we finished. And then the first time we met was actually in New York on set when we were shooting the music video, and it was cool, man. The vibes were chill, easy peasy, bien simpáticas. Ella super chévere, super relajada. It was fun, it was a breeze. The video was with Zach Fax. He's actually one of the original, he directed Figures. And yeah, man, it was simple, it was clean, it was basic, but I feel like it was potent, just like the song. It's not like the song has a lot of like bells and whistles, but it's just what it is. And it's funny too, because it's not easy for me to write from a happy place, but that one came out easy. I'm still learning how to deal with heartbreak and disappointments, but I think that a lot of growth comes from acknowledging that you have to grow. Like, as redundant and ironic as that sounds, a lot of growth has to do with realizing you need to grow. Like, realizing there's just there's just things that aren't healthy. Like, I don't know, I used to drink a lot when I was sad. I used to drink a lot, and my first sober show I've ever done in my whole life was in May of this year. Part of the drinking also had to do with the heartbreak that I was dealing with. So it wasn't until I got sober that I was kind of like, well, shit, like, I have a ways to go still. There's other elements in my life I need to fix. There's other things that I gotta get aligned to make sure that I'm going good. And like, I'm not perfect. Like, I still slip. I'm still working on it. But I breathe. I try to meditate. I try to see things that make me happy. Like, I can be mad sad or mad upset, and then I can talk to my brother's kids on FaceTime, and it's like joy. Like, I just get happy as hell. Or I go to the beach, man, and I could just sit down and just listen to waves and meditate, and it'll calm me down. Or I pray, and I pray God to take, this is another thing, like, and it helped, because there's been moments where I've been at the tip of an argument, or moments where I've been like, just at the tip of an argument, at the tip of, like, I feel like I'm about to go off, like I'm about to fucking snap over something, and cierro los ojos, and I'm like, Diosito, like, guide my words, please, God, just help guide my words so that I'm not moving backwards. And it helps. It's crazy, man. So prayer, meditation, beach, nature, and humbling yourself to know that you need growth. Man, my album. I'm whipping up my album for 2020. I am whipping up videos for 2020. I'm whipping up my body for 2020. Like, I went through an intense injury like 3 months ago. So I've been doing a lot of physio, a lot of work with my chiropractor, and a lot of work with my trainer to make sure that next year I'm the fucking Terminator.